Hello everyone! Calm down now. Uncle John is here, and I must say, this room looks like the spare garage of my 7th estate. So I am scrolling through Truth Social sipping gold-plated cognac when what do I see? Trump is throwing a tantrum demanding CNN fire some reporter named Natasha Bertrand for saying his Iran nuclear strikes were a flop. He says toss her out like a dog because she dared report the bombs missed their mark. Missed, like me trying to buy a private island but accidentally bidding on a swamp and calling it a resort. Let us get this straight. Trump orders 7 B-2 bombers to drop 14 massive 30,000-pound bunker buster bombs called GBU-57 on Iran's Fordo nuclear site, plus 30 Tomahawk missiles on Natanz and Isfahan. Calls it Operation Midnight Hammer and says it obliterated Iran's nuclear program. But a leaked Defense Intelligence Agency report says, hold up, the bombs hit 3 kilometers off target, just a hill. CNN's Natasha Bertrand breaks the story and Trump loses. It says fire her, she is demeaning our pilots. Like when I fire my chef for burning my caviar toast and call it a culinary betrayal. You have to understand, I do not care if Trump hit or miss. I have stocks in American weapons makers and Persian Gulf oil wells. Flop or not, I am cashing in. But this is too funny. Trump post on Truth Social says Natasha is fake news scum ruining his historic victory. Meanwhile, Iran says thanks for the free landscaping. Our nuclear sites are fine. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration backs the leak with satellite photos showing craters on a hill not Fordo. Brent crude oil hits $80 a barrel because of this mess, making my yacht cost a few million more to fuel. I am fine, I can buy an oil field. But you? Good luck filling your car at $10 a gallon. Let us keep going and see how this CNN dogfight gets crazier. You have to understand, folks. This Trump CNN feud is not about Iran. It is about Trump wanting to look like a war hero on Truth Social. He says, we dropped 14 massive bombs on Fordo, total obliteration. Then, CNN's Natasha Bertrand, citing a Defense Intelligence Agency leak, says the strikes only set Iran back a few months. Trump goes ballistic, calls her a liar, says she should be thrown out like a dog. Like when I crashed my private jet into a hangar but blame my pilot and demand he walk the plank. Look at the hypocrisy. Trump says the Defense Intelligence Agency report is fake news, calls CNN and the New York Times scum for reporting it. But his own team admits the report exists, just says it is low confidence. Really? That is like me saying, my failed casino deal was a misunderstanding, but the bankruptcy papers are real. Iran says, no major damage, we moved 880 pounds of uranium before the bombs hit. Their guy Hassan Abedini goes on television, says Fordo is fine, no radiation leaks. Like when I hire a wrecking crew to demolish a rival's warehouse, but they blow up a goat farm and I still pay the bill. And the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, oh boy, they are the real stars. They were not even trying to dunk on Trump just doing their job, snapping satellite photos. But their images show craters 3 kilometers from Fordo like a cosmic fact check. I imagine Trump calling their director, yelling, your satellites are ruining my legacy. They probably say, we just track wildfires, sir. Like my accountant saying, I cannot deduct my 9th yacht as a business expense. Trump doubles down, calls Natasha a troop hater, says she lied about the laptop from hell too. The truth is, the world is laughing, but you know who pays? You regular folks with gas prices soaring and markets tanking. Me, I bought more oil stocks when everyone freaked out. Let us see how this tantrum spirals when Trump keeps swinging. So what happens when Trump demands CNN fire Natasha Bertrand? Chaos, that is what. Trump storms. Truth Social says the Defense Intelligence Agency leak is a lie. CNN is scum. Natasha is a lowlife. Meanwhile, Iran says Fordo is untouched. Just some hill got blasted. Then there is this twist. The Central Intelligence Agency says, actually we have new intel the strikes did severe damage, might take Iran years to rebuild. But the National Aeronautics and Space Administration photos and the Defense Intelligence Agency say it is more like months. Like when I tried to bankrupt a rival by buying his company but only then his vacation home and he is back in business by summer, the reactions are pure comedy. Trump's defense guy Pete Hegseth says the strikes were flawless, calls the Defense Intelligence Agency report preliminary junk. Really, Pete? 3 kilometers off is flawless. That is like me aiming for a golf hole but landing in a lake and saying I meant to go fishing. Israel says, maybe we slow Iran down a bit. Iran laughs, says thanks for the free ad. Our nuclear program is stronger than ever. Even NATO boss Mark Rutte calls Trump daddy for his bold strikes, but probably regrets it when the satellite photos drop. Meanwhile, 200 Iranians died, mostly civilians, and Iran threatens to ditch the nuclear non-proliferation treaty. The ugly truth: Trump wanted to be the hero who crushed Iran's nukes, but got caught exaggerating. Natasha Bertrand just reported the leak, but Trump says she is attacking our pilots. Like me blaming my butler for spilling wine when I tripped over my own gold cane. Oil prices hit $80 a barrel, supply chains choke, and 180 countries get tangled in this mess. I am fine. I have oil futures and defense stocks to cash in. But you, good luck when your grocery bill looks like my private island's landscaping budget. Let us wrap this up with my billion-dollar lesson. Alright, let us sum it up. Trump bombs Iran's nuclear sites, says it is a historic victory, calls it total obliteration. CNN's Natasha Bertrand reports a Defense Intelligence Agency leak saying the bombs missed set Iran back only months. Trump goes nuts, demands CNN fire her, calls a fake news scum, says she's demeaning our pilots. Iran says, no damage, we are fine. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration photos show craters on a hill not Fordo. Oil prices saw markets crash, and I am sitting here counting cash from energy and weapon stocks. That is the script, folks. Here is what I learned. Politicians are overpriced clowns. Trump says he crushed Iran's nukes, but maybe he just blew up some dirt. Iran says their program is untouchable, but they moved their uranium before the bombs hit, so who cares? Natasha Bertrand just did her job, but Trump wants her fired like a dog. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration just took photos, but ended up dunking on his parade. It is all a show, and you know who pays for the ticket? You, regular folks with gas and food bills climbing faster than my bank account. Me, I am chilling on my private jet, watching the drama and laughing. The deeper truth: nobody cares about you. Trump wants to look tough. Iran wants to save face. CNN wants clicks. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration wants data. They yell about truth or security, but it is all about power. Power to control nukes, oil markets. That is why I have my own airline, Freedom Air. No bombs, no politics, just open skies and top shelf champagne. You should try it if you can afford it. Looking back, this is not new. Wars, bows, media fights. It is like the Bay of Pigs in 1961, but with satellites and tweets. And the future, Trump will keep raging, Iran will keep building, CNN will keep reporting. I will still be rich. The lesson here: leverage, folks. You do not need to hit the target or win the news cycle. You just need to own the game. That is why I am rich, and that is why I am out. God bless this mess, and good luck to the rest of you.